We're still underground. We have not returned to the pipe we saw up top. I don't really need this. I'm not gonna use it. Is that how narrow Chuck is? Wild. I never knew. Not a whole lot to say. Just kind of taking it easy. And I'm glad for that. Oh, look at this. I get a nice pipe for having brought of an ice flower this far. Alright, do it all again. We didn't even see the checkpoint and all that. Should be a little easier with the boot. I don't have to worry about shoulder barging the gaps anymore. I think I'll probably switch out the ice flower, though, for a fire flower. Just a little easier to work with. Instead of having to freeze things, making them unstompable. Never stop throwing. I don't know if I can step on those guys as this boot. I don't think I want to find out. It would make sense that I could, but it's hard to trust new NPCs to be functional in the ways other NPCs are. For a second, I was surprised the Buzzy Beetle didn't die to that, and then I remembered it's a Buzzy freaking Beetle. Of course it's immune. I'm just trying to make this return trip as painless as possible. Look at me not even going after all the money. Don't like these little hopping guys. Jeez. Aha! See, that doesn't make a dang lick of sense. Can't step on the fire with the fire boot. Ridiculous. All the more reason to hate these things. At least most of these enemies are susceptible to fire. Though I'm kind of surprised that they were using the Buzzy Beetles outdoors as opposed to in the cave. So look, how are we supposed to get over there? I assume it's just going to be through all of this eventually. Yeah, it's alright. We'll get our fire boot back soon. Yikes. See, the Skull Raft modifies the velocity of the fireballs. They will bounce further if you throw them forward and shorter if you throw them backward. That's just the way it is. Dang it. I had forgotten where exactly that Pt.35 was positioned on the screen. Okay. Okay. I think I'd rather have the ice flower than nothing. Useful, useful. See, the ice flower is actually pretty good for Wario if you don't have a boot. The boot just complicates things. No, blarg. I hate these things. You don't even have to worry about them ricocheting, they'll just crash into a wall and explode. Sumo Bro, I can find out your susceptibility is shoulder barges, but I want to see your susceptibility to ice flowers first. Okay, it's non-existent, and you can totally shoulder barge them. Yay! You know what? Screw you. Are we almost there yet? I want to say this is the part where they give us the boot. Yes, yes. Okay. Keep it moving. Alright. Doing fine here. I don't like fire bros. They're just slightly quicker on their feet than regular bros. I can tell from how they move. Why am I riding this? I don't need to. Because it's safer if you get hit by something while in the lava. You've got a raft under you instead of just falling in. Meh. Is that what I say to that logic? I guess I need this money. We're nearly there. I want to say that pipe that was sealed with heat blocks is coming up. Yeah, it's right there. Alright. Ooh, yikes. Wasn't sure what might happen. There's the other side. So we gotta fight Fry Guy. Here's this checkpoint. How is this a dashed line block? We already had... It would have had to have been a switch block inside the stage itself. Maybe they meant to make it a diamond block and they were just mistaken. It's Fry Guy. Almost got him. So the way he's positioned, I don't really gotta worry about him too much. He's not coming over far enough. Do need to make sure he's low enough to hit, though. There we go. So can I stomp these guys? That would be great. Oh, I certainly can't now. So I don't need to kill these? Is that what I'm seeing here? It made the sound like as if I'd beaten them. I might as well lure him over here and get, like, coins from him or something. Maybe I can't. They despawned. Whatever. We win. Not gonna complain about that. Alright. And over here, a new world or something. What do we got going on here? Level 34, the Crafty Factory. Alright, well, I'm gonna go back to being Mario. I typed it wrong. There we go. Welcome back, Mario. I feel like it's been a while. Can I climb on these? Alright, it appears I cannot. They're just background objects. Well, at least this place is already visually more interesting than most of the locales we've visited. Don't need to be so meticulous about killing enemies now, since I'm not going to get money out of them. They made the pipe too tall, Chuck. Lots of Chucks. Okay. Oh, you can't kill them with fire. That's pretty standard for bob-ombs, though. The only ones you can are like SMB2 because they explode on contact with the fireball. Still just killing huge lines of enemies. Alright, well, I really decided I wanted to get hit by that, apparently. I just kind of went for it, when I really should not have. Door. Ladder. What do we got up here? A Chuck. Whoop, hold on. Is he just gonna sit there? Whoa! Oh, he's one of them whistling Chucks. What are you whistling for, guy? What the heck was that? How did I rocket so high so fast? Yeah, I feel like we just kind of skipped a whole ton of level there, but I'm not complaining. In SMBX, do you control, like, the intensity of the barrel cannons? I don't honestly know. I've never worked with them. What are these boxes, anyway? Looks like they got little Bowser faces on them. Okay, they're bombs. That was kind of what I was trying to confirm. Can't take flight with all these monsters around. Owie. I really didn't mean to do that. I was trying to pick it up. So does it explode on its own, or is it just, like waiting to see? What causes them to blow? Do I need this for something? Whoa, hammer bro. It made a sound like something happened when that exploded. Hold on. Aha, there was supposed to be a shine sprite inside. Alright, so hold on, first of all. I want to make this approach a little safer. Get rid of that guy. There. Done it. Get a mushroom. Now then. Onward. Molds. Ah! Right. Alright, we are defenseless once again. Did it to myself. Can't even pick up one of these boxes for self-defense because it'll explode. And I would go along with it if it did such a thing. Goomba, you can be my meat shield. My mush shield. I guess you're kind of a plant enemy. Huh? Bonus room. Have an array of coins. How utterly traditional. I'm fine with it, honestly. What's over here? showed those guys. Oh look, we would have missed all these, like, scrolling pipes and things. That was it. That's all we saw. Where do you think you're going, pal? Eh. 3-up moon. They just hand it to you. Like, oh, game's getting difficult now. It's a factory setting, so everybody knows. It's just automatically harder. Do they realize that Wishling Chucks are, like, supposed to call other enemies, like Super Koopas or something? They don't do anything unless you rig them up right, I guess. Also, I feel like that's the earliest we've seen a checkpoint in any level so far, so congrats for that. Wow, I am so bad at what I... If you want Tail Whip to whip things, you need to be facing the correct direction. It's not like Super Mario World. Not at all. And now that I mention it, I'm not even sure you can whip things behind you with the cape in Super Mario World. It's been a really long time since I played it. Last time was probably when I was working on Yoshi's Archipelago, and I was replaying the old Marios to test to see how accurate our usage of them was, since most of them were not available. Well, not most of them, but a substantial number of them were not in SMBX natively at the time. Alright, that takes care of that one. Chuck City. Gosh, I wonder if it's a level full of Chucks.